Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's continue discussing how to actually fix your life. Listen, I received recently a comment which asked me about about my routines, my protocols. How did I actually come out of this darker place? And I thought it's actually a great idea to discuss this because there are actually several details. There are several parts we should discuss, and it's gonna be in different videos. So, guys, first and foremost is the sleep. Literally, your sleeping habits, your sleeping schedule, and your overall rest. All of this will actually determine your future success. Literally. I will tell you a story. I used to go to sleep without even like thinking how is the blue light and how is like phone in general affecting my depth of sleep. I used to disrupt it like very heavily. I used to scroll before bed. I used to watch some YouTube from my computer without any like blue light blocking glasses or something. And then I went to bed, and then I scrolled there as well. I scrolled there like probably like many of you, like 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe sometimes 3 hours. Like it's crazy, you know. Like I planned to go maybe to sleep at 10 p.m. and then I went actually at 11, and I stopped scrolling at 1 p.m. and then I went to sleep. So what happened next? I had to wake up at 7. I was tired. I had eye bags. Well, I still have, but still, I had eye. It just I have so things can. Well, what can you do? But yeah, I had like way worse eye bags. I was so tired. I was so frustrated. I was so demotivated. I was actually angry at myself. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why cannot I just like keep myself properly keeping the schedule, and why cannot I just promise things to myself and finally do them? Like, guys, it's the worst thing when you actually promise to yourself and you don't do them. So yeah, sleeping schedule is very important. And how to achieve that sleeping schedule? Well, there's a good saying: out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. So at least in my case, it worked like this: couple of hours before sleep, I just go to do things that don't require any screens. For example, if I need to think about things for tomorrow, I need to plan something, or I need to analyze something, then I usually do it, on the paper or a notebook or something. And like this, I'm already away from screens. And second thing, I keep my phone away. Literally, I keep my phone away from the bed. I keep my phone away from myself before sleep. So of course, like I'm not saying I'm some kind of saint. I'm definitely not. And I'm still learning actually. I'm still learning to be as disciplined as many people portray themselves on YouTube. Like I'm actually sometimes I'm fascinated how disciplined people can be, but I'm not yet. I'm working on this. So you have to keep phone away from your bed, like literally out of sight, out of mind. No computer, no phone. Just have some book or paper or notebook next to you, and just plan those things ahead. Like if you have something tomorrow, if you have some plans, you have some goals for tomorrow, it doesn't matter. Do you have a business or you have on work or you're employed or whatever, or you just wanna analyze her, I don't know, future profits on the paper. I love to do that. And you just take pen and paper and you do just manually on the paper, nothing else. And also you set alarm for your sleep. For example, if you need to go to sleep at 10 p.m., then you just calculate that, all right, I guess I need to have like 1 hour before sleep, I need to start to do my hygiene routine and stuff. So you basically set alarm, and before that alarm goes off, you just do things manually on paper. So you know and during this time you wind down, you feel way better. uh, at this time you wind down, you then feel more calm and actually feel more sleepy. Like if you want to do, I don't know, you can maybe take some herbal tea or something. Actually helps a lot to fall asleep, if honestly. And when the alarm goes off, you go and do your hygiene stuff, and after that, I think you're ready. After that, you go to bed, and of course, like, you know working out the habits, getting used to schedule, it takes time. First week you might not fall asleep at all. Like, you go at 10, you don't scroll, but you're in bed, and you might fall asleep at 1 p.m., maybe 2 p.m., because of course, because you got used to this, because your brain thinks, oh yeah, you're gonna scroll now. But like after 1 week, maybe week and a half, you'll notice that your this kind of sleeping window starts to appear. Sleeping window is this kind of timeline when you feel that you actually are about to fall asleep. Like, do you know the feeling when you're on the couch and you're like start yawning, and like you start yawning and you feel that you're about to pass out? Well, that's the sleeping window. And just not to lose it, it's better to be prepared already beforehand. One thing also which works for me very well, is just to do my hygiene routine before we go to sleep. For example, like 7 8 p.m., I'm already done, I'm ready. And after that, I pretty much can do my planning there, for example, in the bed, also at my notebook, or just read a book, and the sleeping window starts to appear. So this is like first thing how I actually, you know, fixed my situation, with this kind of bad feeling, with this kind of low mood. Because I'm telling you guys, like, sleeping, literally, it makes or breaks your mood, 100%. Like, do you know these days when you are unslept, you feel grumpy, you feel like crap whole day? Well, that's because you didn't sleep. And trust me, I have been like through this already. I'm 30 years old, a little bit over, and I think the last 7 years I slept like 5 6 hours a day maximum. And now, after I fixed my schedule, well, surprise, surprise, like surprisingly, things started to move forward. You wake up, you're full of energy, and you're like literally ready to conquer the world and ready to hustle. So yeah, I think, you know there is really not much to tell about this anymore, because it's really about the discipline, just to keep the things scheduled. Not all people are so disciplined to just start to do everything just from the head. We sometimes need to have things written down on paper. For example, what time we go to sleep, what time we go to wash ourselves, what we're gonna do before sleeping, and so on and so forth. At this time, the person, I really need to schedule out everything. I literally need to schedule out everything for me. Yeah, but that's probably the some kind of specialty about me. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope this video was helpful. And next video gonna be about how to actually stay disciplined and how to plan ahead, not to fall behind the train. So yeah, guys, I hope this video was helpful, and let me know how is your sleeping schedule going. Cheers.